Hello and welcome to Your Daily Balance, Idaho Central Credit Union's video podcast, where we're here to bring you tips and tricks to helping you on your way to achieving financial success. And today we are not in our studio. We are in a very special location at ISU with Pauline Thiros. How are you?
I'm doing great. Thanks, Laura.
Fantastic. Yes, we are here at the ICCU Dome. This is pretty awesome, and it is looking amazing. It's getting ready for homecoming and football season, and we have a lot to talk about.
We are getting ready to kick off. We're so excited. The venue is one of the best in the Big Sky now. It really is.
Oh my gosh.
Fans are so excited about this season and getting to spend time in the Dome. It's truly, the ICCU Dome is going to be better than ever this year.
And it's coming to life.
It's coming to life. We've been in it. We've got a brand new scoreboard going up. The work's happening right behind us.
Yes.
And it's extremely dramatic. I mean, when you see that board go on, the whole place lights up.
It's going to change the experience for spectators, right? Wouldn't you say?
It does. It'll make it a lot more interactive. We're developing content like crazy right now to get up on the board. Things like trivia and student athlete highlights and local business partner highlights. Things where you can hear the sound a lot better and you can see a great picture down there because the board is huge. It'll make the games even more fun.
I love that. And before we get too far in, I have to introduce who you are for all of our podcast viewers. So can you tell, so Pauline Thiros, you're the Director of Athletics.
Director of Athletics.
At ISU. How long have you been here?
I'm entering my 6th year. I've got 5 years under my belt. It seems
and you've been doing so many great things.
So quickly. But yes, I actually was a student athlete here at Idaho State. I played volleyball, had a terrific experience, and there is no place I'd rather be than AD at my alma mater. I'm so honored.
And what projects have you headed up since you've been here? I mean, there's been a lot. You said 6 years, but this is, I mean, there's a lot going on here.
There's a lot going on. You know, we've been so fortunate. The first project that we tackled was Davis Field. We hadn't had a home track and field meet at Davis Field since 2007. It was in many ways in disrepair, and we were able to get that project done, about a $10 million project under construction during COVID. And not only did we come out of COVID, we came out and we opened that venue, and it's made a huge difference for our student athletes. Of course, a major renovation of the ICCU Dome, getting new seats, which have been met with great happiness all across our fan base.
I know that's one of our favorite features.
It is. They're padded and everything, and the orange and black color scheme, it looks great on ESPN. And of course we have premium seating now with the loges and the president's deck that you can see behind us. So some really great spaces. We've added film rooms. We just opened a brand new student athlete strength and conditioning center. We've got a brand new fueling station that delivers the best nutrition in the Big Sky. So there's no shortage of improvements, and we've done it all with great partners like ICCU.
Oh, and it's been our pleasure. We've loved engaging too. I mean, I think of our culture internally, and it is like a team. It's like that team dynamic, and I think ISU just really does that as well. I mean, you feel the energy, you feel the spirit, and we love being involved here.
Everything we do together feels like we scored a win for our public, for our local community, because they have more to engage in. Everything looks better, everything feels better, and there's just a great optimism around the whole program.
Yeah, and I love that you brought that up too, because the community piece of this is a big deal. Like getting our community to come and experience the games and support the athletes is really important too.
Oh, the athletes feel it.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of people say, well, what else can we do? If we can't give you a huge $1 million gift, what else could we do to help? And there's a lot. When you see a student athlete, tell them you're proud of them, give them a hug, show up at the games. Our public can do so much just by being in a seat and being part of the action here.
Yeah. When you talk to the athletes, what kinds of things do they say about the support that they receive from the community? Like, how does that feel to them?
They tell each other when people recognize them at the store, we have kids who now daily send a message to residents in some of the assisted living centers that they've met through some of those partnerships, and now they send them Snapchats, or they send them a hello, I hope you're doing great today, I'm praying for you. They just build relationships in the community that they love when they're out there serving or being part of a parade. They love it when a child comes up to them and asks them for an autograph. And they also feel a great responsibility to do a great job for that community and to be great citizens and to just make all of us proud.
Yeah.
So they love it. It brings a smile to their face, and it really teaches them the spirit of service.
It's true. And personally, I can speak to that. My kids, they're 11 and 13 now, but they have been going to games forever. And I remember the first thing was they loved Benny the Bengal, and he always does a great job getting to all the kids and taking all the pictures. And it took my kids a couple of years to be comfortable
With Benny, yes.
with Benny. And I remember taking a picture the first time I got them together without tears, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yes, they love Betty. Yeah. So it's true though, but my kids love it. They love supporting the athletes and cheering them on, and they feel like they know somebody who's playing, and that's really cool.
They do. And one of the things that we've wanted to do is share ICCU Field with our fans, because we forget. I walk down on the field every day. Coaches, players, they walk on the field every day. We forget that it's kind of cool to be down on the field. So last year we started the halftime hustle for all children under 10. They line up on the end zone, the whistle blows, and it's a dead sprint to the other end zone. And they get this experience of running for the goal, and they just love it. So we're going to bring that back this year as part of the game day experience, and we love to have all the kids join us on the field.
How do they sign up to get down there?
Well, there's plentiful invitations out at Bengal Fest on the north side in the pregame tailgate environment. You won't have to go far to find a member of our cheer and dance team handing out a voucher to get on the field. We do 100 of them, and get 100 kids on the field at halftime. So get here in time before the doors open, and you're pretty likely to get a spot.
I saw them doing that last year, and it was fantastic. The kids loved it. The parents also were running across the field in some cases. Which was also just entertaining.
You have to keep up with them,
It was fantastic. Yes, it was really great.
Great part of the game for us.
So you mentioned Bengal Fest, and I wanted to dig into that a little bit because it's one of my favorite things. We go to Bengal Fest every year. We have our booths out there. We attend, and it's a great time to see people from the community, your friends and family, all of that. But can you tell us about how it's going to be structured this year and what people can look forward to?
We've been working overtime as we sell more and more tailgating spots, and more groups decide to show up, to bring all of it to the north side, so that everybody who's having a great game day party is kind of part of one big party or one big community. So adjacent to all of the tailgating spots that are private on the north side, President Wagner will be hosting his tailgate right down the middle on the north side, and it's open to the public. Everybody will get a special game day treat for sure. That will be unveiled soon, but it's free to the public, and come one, come all to enjoy that tailgate. And then the students of ISU, the Jungle has a tailgate, the FAT organization, the football alumni team has a tailgate, and it should be a very festive game day environment suitable for families, for everyone to enjoy 2 hours before game time.
Yes, and one of my very favorite things that always happens, and I don't think I'm giving anything away because it always happens, but is when the cheerleaders and the marching band come through.
Yes, marching band comes through.
That is my favorite part, and they're like right in the whole mix of everything, and they come around, and it just gets the game day kicked off on the right foot.
They play the fight song and get us all ready to cheer on the mighty Bengals.
And then homecoming, that's the week of, let's see here, 16th through the 21st of September.
Yes, the 21st, our opponent is Southern Utah. It should be a great game.
Yes.
And that game is very close to being sold out. So it should be a terrific contest.
Now.
And September, I'm sure that we will have a lovely day for the parade, which starts that morning at 10 a.m.
Yes.
Ends up here in the parking lot when things should be getting going, and it'll be a terrific day.
Yeah, so get your tickets early though for the game.
Get your tickets early. We have a record number of season tickets already sold, and almost twice as many single game sales as we did this time last year. So we're expecting the ICCU Dome to be rocking.
Sold out.
Yeah, we hope so.
That would be great. That would be so great. What other traditions can you give us a little sneak peek at for ISU traditions for homecoming? Are there other things that they do for the athletes that we just don't always get to see?
There is a bonfire on Wednesday night. There's a bonfire in the parking lot. every student athlete who's available, who's not traveling for a competition, comes out, cheer and dance, put on a huge performance. The ASISU students are out, and it's really kind of an old-fashioned pep rally. And then they've been known to march to the top of Red Hill and have a second little celebration up there, just as night is definitely falling by the time they're done. It's kind of fun to hike up there. So the students really get in the spirit of homecoming. And then, of course, Friday night, there's always the President's Dinner, which is honoring some of our distinguished alumni and other people with service awards. And just in general on the week, so many Bengals come back home and celebrate. And it's a really festive time. It's one of my favorite things of the year.
Yeah. Well, I'm an alumni, and I love coming to homecoming and all the games to cheer on the Bengals. So thank you so much for everything that you do.
It's such a privilege. It's my pleasure. Are you kidding?
Well, we love it. And go Bengals.
Go Bengals.
Go Bengals. Thank you for joining us today. It was really fun to talk about ISU, all the student activity, the community activity, and the alumni activity. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to be notified of future episodes. We will see you next time.